Hi, so today we are going to install our 762 magazine adapter. First thing you must do is cock your bolt open to the open position. Make sure it is locked open and held in place. Second of all, you're going to want to take a small punch. You're going to want to flip your safety forward so that your catch here can be pushed forward to release your trigger housing. Pull your trigger housing out, then that will help release your magazine housing, your fixed magazine housing. Once you remove that, you can pull out the stock. Once your stock has been pulled out, you can use a pair of split pliers and a flathead screwdriver to remove your cross bolt pin that is in your stock, is positioned right about here. We've already prior done that. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove small amounts of wood all throughout your magazine housing here, and you're going to want to do that for fit for your magazine. We are using modified duckbill Tapco magazines. The duckbill has been cut off so that the front catch can catch it, and you don't have that big duckbill. If you want to use the duckbill and you don't want to cut your magazines, you do not have to install the magazine block catch. So this allows your magazine to fit in there freely, where it actually has some play in there, right? You don't want it super tight, otherwise it'll seem like the magazine catch will not function properly because your magazine is too tight in there. You're also going to want to move a lot of the material just in the front here, just to allow that magazine some room to go in and out. So now that it's done, we've done that prior to, so that, because it takes a while, we are going to work on the trigger housing. So this is your factory magazine catch for your old magazine. That fits into there. Mine has been used as a test gun, so my pin is a little bit loose. Yours will be tight. If your gun is new and it's never been removed, you'll want to use a center punch and a hammer and just punch it simply out. Make sure when you get close to punching it out that you can hold this back, because your sear spring is going to want to shoot your magazine catch out. So I'm just going to pull my pin out here. Should be able to just pull it out, and my catch just slides out like that. You're going to want to take your sear spring and you're going to want to take your new magazine catch and you're going to want to insert it into the hole in the back of the catch. Then you're going to want to slide on the rails. There's some guides here. You're going to want to slide that in there. Some guns might be tighter than others, depending. You're going to want to line up the holes. Then you're going to want to reinsert your pin back in once you get it in there. Sometimes it'll need a little tap just to get it to line up, just like that. Possibly a little tap to go in, like so. Tight fit is good. Make sure that the pin is even on all sides so that it can catch back into the gun properly. Then what you're going to want to do, if you're going to insert your front catch block, you're going to want to take your Allen key, because there's a set screw in there, right? And you're going to want to put your block in loose. I like to put it in loose. Some people like to put it in tight and even it out. I like to put it in loose so that when the stock goes back on, it fits easily and it has some play. Makes it just a little easier to go back on. So I insert it underneath the bayonet, like so. And I slide it back into the gun, and it fits just like that. Note, these products that I am currently installing, these are brand new and haven't been put in the gun. They have no scratches, no wear marks on them whatsoever. So I have not inserted these in the gun prior to this. So these are new going into this gun. They've never been in this gun. Now you're going to want to take your Allen key and you're going to want to tighten that down so that's nice and tight, just like so. And you're going to want to take your trigger housing and you're going to want to put it back in. Press down, make sure that your safety is on so that you can put it back in. Some people make the mistake of flipping the safety back off, and you will not be able to install your trigger housing back in. And it makes people frustrated because they can't figure out why they can't get it back on. So simple, flip it back on and push it in. Should just snap in like that. Some are harder than others. This one seems to be pretty good. And now your catch is complete. So with that said, let's see if it actually works. Don't forget that holding the bottom of your magazine is best to install these, even when firing. Make sure your bolt is open unless you have a bolt mod that your bolt can be closed to use these types of mags, right? And it goes in and clicks just like that. Simple. Want to release? Use your thumb, one-handed operation, and release it. Just like so. A little tight right now, needs to be worn in a little bit, but overall, pretty good. And that's how it's installed.